So Israel basically had the results of their investigation into that March 23rd video. Remember, like, there was an offensive that happened on March 23rd or some incident where a convoy of ambulances and fire trucks and like a UN worker and everything, they were attacked by IDF soldiers and killed. 15 people were killed. I think they said that one person survived or was apprehended as well. And then they buried those people's bodies, but they also buried the cars and everything to kind of cover it up. So, anyhow, that investigation by the IDF or by Israel is over. And it's pretty shocking that they're calling it professional failures. This is on NBC. Professional failures. You know, it's pretty bad because this caused this big scandal for weeks until like the UN had to recover the bodies. And when this all happened, those soldiers basically killed those civilian people, and they forgot to take the cell phone off of one of the people who died, one of the paramedics. And it's just horrible. You could hear him praying and everything. And there's a video that shows that the claims that they made initially were lies. So, I mean, this is just another kind of way to prove that those Israeli soldiers were lying about what they said. And yeah, it looks really bad, especially since at that time it was right before Israel decided to go back into the Gaza Strip. It was like March 23rd, I think. So, do you remember watching that video? I remember listening to that video, and it was just so heartbreaking to see that, to listen to that person's last moments while they were praying. And yeah, 15 people. And nobody would have known. They would have just been disappeared. But because we now have the footage, we can tell that they did have their lights on. They were clearly marked vehicles as well. You could tell that they were paramedics and firefighters. And yeah, they didn't have any weapons. I don't know. What do you think about this story? Yeah, I think that it's pretty sad too that they say there wasn't any intention to deceive the public. I don't know if you can see that down there. But it's clear, maybe not from the higher ups, but it's clear they were trying to deceive the general public by making it look like those people disappeared, like nothing happened. They killed them, and then they said, "Oh, but these were criminals, or these were you know, Hamas people." That's what they said. And then they said that they didn't have their lights on the vehicle. And you could see in the video they had their lights on. And just the way they approached them, they even talked about it. It was really disappointing to see something like that. And to know that they just flat out lied. What do you think about this?